Sorry, I didn't hear that coming. Good morning. I'm sorry. It was just, I was expecting good morning or something like that. That was what I was expecting.
Good morning.
He's in a good mood today.
It's a good day, of course, on Wake Up Nigeria, and we are all excited to be here because we get to share beautiful moments with you.
Welcome to another day. This is the most watched family breakfast show on Nigerian TV. And the new day has brought with it a sense of hope and amazing possibilities.
It's a beautiful place that's talking about football, and there are quite a lot to get to enjoy every day. Now, this is one of them. Someone said that you're on the list that woke up this morning, and well, yeah, it's enough reason to be thankful and grateful. Welcome to a gripping to our lives.
Welcome aboard. It's a great show. We've got the right set of activities tailored to give you a solid start that you deserve. And we're going to be doing that based on what we curated throughout just for you. Some amazing conversations are going to begin today's show.
That's how Thursdays usually are. It's artsy. We will gradually transform your morning with wonderful conversations and, of course, quite a lot. My name is Mike.
And I'm Titi Laya Oyin. So you can watch the show live on GOTV channel 27 or UHF channel 49. And on social media, we're at TVC Connect.
All right. You can also watch us on YouTube. You can get our past episodes and, of course, some curated segments for you. Send in comments. Use the hashtag Wakeupnigeria on TVC for more visibility and engagement.
So we begin with book chat. And today we're going to be reviewing a piece titled Beyond My Trials. Fatima Aderohumu is going to be here. Now she is going to be talking about her journey with muscular dystrophy.
Nettie Usman will be here with us on our lovely segment Art Display. We will have our mini exhibition this morning.
Oh, wow.
Good
Thursday
morning.
already.
Great to have you. Remember the upcoming beast? You were in the gym yesterday. Tell us.
You know.
Wow.
You put it everywhere. How did you know? You know this
Social media.
You put it everywhere.
I didn't remember that I actually,
Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
It was good. It was fun. I have a gym instructor now, so that holds me accountable to always ensure that I'm at the gym. So yeah, it's good. So yesterday I worked on my lower body, of course, you know.
Leg day, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
And I did a lot of aerobics. Yeah, so it was pretty much fun, very much fun.
I was talking to a friend yesterday, and I said the same things I normally say. I said, fear can be a major motivation. I once heard someone said, why do I want to make money? Because I am afraid of poverty.
Okay.
So in that way, it was motivation. And then he said, oh, my treadmill is at home. I've not used it in God knows how long it is.
Wow.
And I said, look, the motivation can be fear, so that whenever, because it will come, there will be a time when there will be some medical need in your body. With the Nigerian healthcare, with the way it is, you should do your best to give your
Body.
immune system the best fighting chance you can give it, so that whatever comes, with the added stuff, just give yourself the best fighting chance. So
I mean, and then the doctor we had over the week, earlier on in the week, also talked about exercise being a medicine.
Medicine.
Yeah, so I mean, it's very important. No matter how little, it doesn't have to be going. You don't have to go to the gym.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Just
That's the thing.
Being overall active.
That's the thing.
I paid
People
so
don't-
much attention to that discussion actually.
You did.
because, yeah, it's very
because
important.
you don't have to. That's the thing. People think that the gym at times just gives you a different atmosphere and all of that. But at home there, someone said, look, he said something, the printer, just like you're in the office, put it in somewhere. It's like when you have to do the normal things you do, you have to stand up.
Go far.
Don't keep the water dispenser too close to you.
So you have to get up to
the
go
coffee maker for Titi.
Yeah.
Just keep it at me.
But I was actually going to say that there were a lot of people that used to play sports when they were younger.
Okay.
And then somewhere down the line, maybe one uncle or auntie told them, this football you are playing, you're wasting your life. Those kind of conversations. So some people just get discouraged from those lovely sports they used to play. Some used to play basketball, football, even some used to play table tennis, and then they just stopped because they felt like they were wasting their time. So this is a call for you to, maybe engage in those things once again. Those things you used to love doing, sporty things you used to do in school, that's a really great form of exercise.
All right.
And it's fun as well.
And on that note, let's check out what the weather today.
It's the news on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Mesikeno. Now let's kick off with talk about the distribution of materials by the Independent National Electoral Commission ahead of Saturday's gubernatorial and State House of Assembly elections. The electoral body in Sokoto State says it's collaborating with security agencies to ensure credible and transparent polls in the state. INEC, a national commissioner, says adequate security personnel will be stationed in all parts of the state to ensure peaceful atmosphere for credible polls. Celestina Area reports.
It is less than 3 days to the Sokoto State Governorship and State House of Assembly election. INEC has also begun the distribution of sensitive election materials in the state. The materials are being distributed from the Central Bank of Nigeria in Sokoto State to the various INEC offices located in the 23 local government areas, when they will in turn be sent to the various rack stations a day before the election. The materials are accompanied by security personnel. This early distribution is to avoid late commencement of accreditation and voting at various local government areas. The National Commissioner posted to the state says INEC remains committed to transparency, neutrality, and the conduct of free, fair, and credible elections, void of irregularities, in the best interest of law-abiding residents of Sokoto State. He says security personnel are ready to deal with any troublemaker that attempts to disrupt the electoral process in the state.
Permanently, the security agencies will be married with them like husband and wife. So they are not going anywhere. They are to secure the INEC materials and sensitive materials. So there is no cause of alert in terms of security. Apart from the ones we are seeing here, we have already cordoned Sokoto State. So anybody who is dreaming of causing confusion in Sokoto State will be dealt with decisively, and he will face the wrath of the law. So we are not joking here. We come for transparent election, and inshallah, we are going to conduct that election come 18th of March 2023 in Sokoto State.
There was a cancellation of results from 471 polling units in the state during the presidential election due to violence. Hence the reason security operatives are not leaving anything to chance so as to prevent a reoccurrence of such incidents. Celestina Area, TVC News, Sokoto.
And on to the foreign scene. The death toll from Cyclone Freddy has risen to more than 220 in Malawi, Mozambique, and Madagascar. Meteorologists say the month-long storm has broken at least one record and could break two more. Many of the dead were killed by mudslides in Hili Blantyre, Malawi's second biggest city. Torrential rain swept away thousands of homes and uprooted trees, leaving residents stranded. The scale of the damage and loss of life is still unknown as search and rescue operations continue. According to Malawi's government, almost 60,000 people have been affected, of which about 19,000 were displaced from their home.
And we are back. Thanks for staying with us. We're about to go through the front pages of the newspaper, and we'll be starting with the Daily Trust. Making the headlines here, we have energy cash shortages push inflation to 21.91%. And on the lower riders here, we have Kwara, Imo, Lagos paid more for food in February. Traders skeptical about old Naira notes, wants Buhari to address nation. And mopping up Naira, not sustainable way to tackle inflation, says experts. And at the top of the paper here, still in captivity, 11 schoolgirls of FGC Bini Yari, and one student of Bethel Baptist High School, Kujima. And here we also have crack in APC's NWC as Omishore demands 500 million Naira damages from Vice Chair. Petrol subsidy removal, no conclusion yet on palliatives, says federal government. And elections, police redeploy 5 commissioners to CPs, in Kano in 1 week. And that we move over to the Nigerian News Direct. Making the headlines here on Saturday, gubernatorials and House of Assembly polls, federal government battles fresh cybersecurity attacks as INEC distributes sensitive materials. Recirculation of old Naira notes will not revive vote trading, says ICPC, and says it is prepared to prevent electoral fraud. Election will be one of the best conducted in Nigeria, INEC boasts. And okay, so let's see what's here at the top of the paper. Still on inflation, Nigeria's inflation rises again to 21.91% amid Naira scarcity. And that's all we can take on the newspapers for now. We'll be back shortly.
Welcome from the headlines with the mem. Wonderful dress, I must say. So, Titi put up something to me this morning, quite very interesting. I felt, or a number of us felt like, yeah, it wasn't so, but it's actually quite a lot. Titi, break it down.
Yeah, so interestingly enough, it wasn't even me. It was Winfrey.
Oh.
Discovered, has been talking about the story for a few days. It was really interesting because the conversation just leaned into another area we didn't even really consider at the beginning. So Ciara and her significant other have been trending based on what she wore to the Oscars. I think it was to one of the Oscars after parties.
Vanity
Fair.
But that's the thing, I understand that the party is tagged vanity. You have to come vain.
Wow.
Yes, so it's a vanity.
Wow.
So don't go there. Don't go there.
I love the dress, by the way. I really wish they could show the dress. That's a beautiful dress.
Go ahead.
So this dress is sparkling with actual real stones, but it's completely sheer. Yeah. Meaning every curve and crevice of her body is showing.
Show that body.
Now, she's well known for having a lot of motivational podcasts and speeches and quotes on her page. And of course, her significant other is also known to be a man of God and extremely inspirational. He was even at a prison, ministering to the inmates on the same day, apparently. Am I wrong, Winfrey? Was it the same day?
So the video of the Oscars dress dropped on the Oscars day, which was Sunday.
Yeah.
And the video of him ministering at the penitentiary actually drops the very next day with her singing in the background.
Wow.
But it's not like they were close to each other. It's not like it happened.
The
penitentiary video was an older video.
We're not
just like what they are doing with our governor.
But it drops the next
that
day.
they are putting
You can't bring video of 3-4 years back and say, no. But yeah, but the point is, do people change after maybe getting hooked, maybe getting married? Do people change, or do women? So it's both ways, women and men. Do they change? Yes, ultimately I say so. Yes, because when the idea of courting for me is putting your best foot forward. That is it for me. I mean, that's why you said you go to meet your mother-in-law.
And you wear full.
Do you see? Wait, mommy, you want to wake up? Let me help you open your eye. You will do everything. We sweep the room, sweep the road, sweep the gate safe.
Just to show that you're
exactly.
worthy
Is that not the
daughter-in-law?
idea? I mean, that's the idea of going to visit. You want to show. You go and cook for the whole family.
Yeah.
You do all of that. Exactly. When mother-in-law enters the house, you are not going to be doing all of that for her. Would you? You ladies, come on, tell me, talk to me.
She wouldn't be wearing that dress to her mother-in-law's house.
No, for me, anyways, the question for me is a matter of influence and consideration. Because now, they're not dragging her, because we know how Ciara used to dress. Yeah. They are dragging her husband, because they know him to be a minister. And also, there's the Ciara's prayer of how she asks for a God from God.
That trended for a very long time.
Trended for a very long time. So it's like, okay, we understand you are now like a sister and all of that. So what influence do our actions and all of that take on our partners?
Yeah.
Basically.
But the thing is, before he married her, he knew who she was now.
See, come. Three of you. Let me tell three of you something. This is, by the way, this is a shout out from Olamide. He's telling me right now, and I agree with him 101%.
What?
We men are victims.
Wow.
We have been defrauded. You know what it means for me to do you 419?
No, this
Hold
is
on.
not 419.
This is
Because
not
when you
for-
wait, women have been defrauding men.
This is not
Washing or winding
419.
our
Now,
waist.
I want to ask a very important
She's still
question.
winding her waist
I
now.
missed all the controversies
Yeah.
that could be trailing this particular dress, which, by the way, I love.
We've heard
It's a beautiful
that.
dress.
You can wear it a bit.
I will
Just a
wear
bit
it.
You wear it and pack your load afterwards.
So, hey, now, the question is, does her husband have a problem with the dress or the way she always looked and still looks? Because Sierra has a beautiful body. How do you have such a
doubt.
body of a goddess and not want to show it to the world?
Well, show it
Whether
to the
you are
world.
married or not,
Ew.
the husband has no problem with it. So the world...
You see,
So I actually don't think he didn't have a problem with it. I
How
just
do you
think
know
he-
that?
I
Did he
think-
come out to say it?
I think he just didn't have much of
We
a
don't
choice.
know if he
He
did
didn't have a
or
choice
did
because
not.
she's
I don't
independent.
understand. There are
Did you
pictures
some-
of them
No,
sitting,
I think there's a
standing
situation
together,
here. I mean,
taking
Mike
pictures
is here.
together.
Let's direct the question
Because
to
did you
Mike.
some-
So, Mike, you're with somebody, right?
Yeah.
And then your wife dresses in a way that you don't like, whether it's indecent or whatever. Some men have a problem with their wives always being all too covered. I know people that literally dress and everything. So, would you like her dressing to be influenced by you, whether it is about showing
But
more
this is the
or
truth.
showing
It
less?
depends on who the woman is. If I know that her eye is not coming down, she'll wear hijab all through. But if I know that her head is there, baby, you can wear bikini and let's go to this thing. That is what I would say something. This was about the case. Remember Megan Good who got married to a pastor?
I was going to
I
make
want to say
reference to that.
something here. Why would I deduce that he might have had a problem with it? Because during that particular courtship, she was very civil.
It was very serious.
So
With
there was
her
a
dress.
reason why with her dressing.
Exactly.
And then she got that prayer was big. Everybody
was. It
was
trended a
affirmation for a
lot.
lot
Of
of ladies
course.
for months. They're like, oh, Sierra's prayer, Sierra's prayer.
And most times,
once
comparing
the
her,
thing-
No,
even
once the
wait.
thing
I don't
ended-
get it. I don't get it. How does the way she dressed or the way she
It
or her personal
totally-
style reflect her spirituality?
it totally
You
does.
have a personal
No,
relationship with God. It doesn't have absolutely nothing to do with what you wear.
Don't go there.
You gotta
Don't
go now.
there.
You
Don't
gotta
go
go
there.
now.
How would you say?
But
How would you
amen.
say? It doesn't have to do anything to do with it.
Yes, you
If
don't
you are
judge people
led by
based
the
on what
spirit,
they wear.
if
You
you
can't
are
judge
led
them
by the
based on-
spirit,
leave them with their
nakedness is not your
relationships with
priority,
God.
sister. Don't do
So
that.
you gotta
Don't
go,
do that.
but hey.
Before we get too heated
Haba.
on this matter, let's hear what your thoughts are on it. Use our hashtag Wakeupnigeria on TVC. Should your man be an influence on what you wear?
And to your spirituality as well.
And the way Mem is
Wow.
talking is how fraudsters talk. We'll see you after this time out.
Done by then. Welcome right here into the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. I'm right here with our chef for today, and we have a new one, Jumoke Ibitoye of Emma Dave Kitchen and Events. How are you doing?
I'm
Jumoke?
fine, thank you.
All right, so now tell me exactly what we're making today.
Yeah, today we'll be making our special village rice.
Special village rice. And you know now when it's village rice, we need all the ingredients. As you can see,
Yes.
everything is just like, so now run me through the ingredients for what exactly we need to make.
Okay, we have rice. We are making use of basmati rice
Okay.
for healthy purpose. We have locust beans. We have our onions.
Okay.
We have smoked fish. We have dry prawn. We have our scotch bonnet,
Okay.
pepper blended. We have our vegetable. We have palm oil. We have stockfish. We have blended crayfish.
Okay.
We have pomo, the pomo ijebu, and we have dry fish.
Momo Ijebu. Please,
Yes.
can you explain why this particular one is Momo Ijebu?
Because the process is actually made from ijebu.
It's made from Ijebu.
Yes, burnt cow skin,
Okay.
soaked in water, then
So it gives a special
yes,
flavor,
special aroma.
aroma to it all. Okay,
Exactly.
nice. We learn every day. So now tell me, what is the star of this particular dish? What would you say is the star ingredient of this native jollof? Because I mean, there are different ways of making it.
Okay.
Sometimes you eat native jollof rice, you don't want to eat it again. Sometimes you eat it and you're like, so what would you say is the star of this dish?
Okay, the star of the dish is we are making use of the locust beans and palm oil.
So that is the star of the
Yes,
dish, locust
which-
beans
yes.
and palm oil. So why is the locust beans the star of the dish?
Because it has this
That native flavor.
native,
Abi?
yes,
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 okay.
and very healthy.
And it's very healthy as
Yes.
well. Okay, and I noticed it's actually a whole lot.
Yes.
I actually didn't know that. So you're using all of this?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. So now run me through the process. Tell me, how do I make
Okay.
this? Yeah.
Firstly, we have our palm oil in the pan.
Okay.
We pour in our onions. Then our blended pepper. We allow it to fry. We have the seasoning. Then we pour in our proteins. We have the fish. We have different types of fishes here. We have the smoked one.
Okay.
We have the dry
one.
We have the stock fish. And we have dry prawn. Yes.
Oh, we all even have to, we still have
Yes,
crayfish.
we have blended crayfish.
Amazing stuff. Okay, it actually looks good.
Thank
and everything.
you.
So now tell me this, what's in this pepper blend? What exactly do we have there? Is it only pepper?
No, we have scotch bonnet and tomato with onions.
Okay.
With a little bit of ginger and garlic.
With a little bit of ginger and garlic. Okay.
Yes.
How did you get it to this consistency? Because it's not smooth. Right?
Yes,
It's
it
rough.
shouldn't be smooth.
Shouldn't be smooth.
Yes.
Okay. So did you blended this?
Yes, I blended it.
Oh, okay. Because normally when people blend, it actually gets smooth. So is there a technique you use?
No. It has a regulator. If you want it blended to like shafts, you get it. And if you want it smooth, you increase the volume.
Increase the volume. So now what leaf do we have here?
We have ugu.
That's ugu leaf.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's start the process.
Okay.
Let's show them how to actually start it. So we have our pan on fire. It's definitely heated up already. No, let me help you back. Yeah. So we go in first with our palm oil.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, do you bleach your palm oil?
No.
You don't?
Yes.
Okay. Why is that?
You don't need to bleach it because we call it a native rice. So if we bleach, yes, we need that reddish, that redness. We need it.
And I think bleaching is also, I think I've heard that it makes it dry. Put it here.
Yes.
I think it makes it dry. Have we? It makes the rice dry and all of that. So
once the color will really come out. Yes.
Okay.
So when it's hot now, I pour in my
your
onions. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I think it's getting hot.
So give or take, how long would you say this process will take?
30, 45 minutes.
30, 45 minutes.
Yes.
All right. I mean, it doesn't take, for making rice, I think that's a very reasonable amount of time to actually put this. Now tell me, how did you just start cooking? What is that thing about cooking that makes you fall in love with it?
Yes, actually, my background, my mom inspires me. I know she's watching.
Yeah.
Yes. She inspires me. She's a Togolese.
Okay.
Got married to a Yoruba man. And while she was growing up into motherhood, you know all these Togolese now, they love cooking and, you know.
Yeah, so let me stop you on that, right?
Okay.
We'll get back to that. Very interesting story right about now, but we have book chat.
So we have our blended pepper in it.
We'll come back to that. We have book chat right now with Titi standing by.
Thank you, Winnie. Yes, indeed, it is time for book chat. And the book for today is an extra special one. We're going to be reviewing a special piece titled Beyond My Trials, My Journey with Muscular Dystrophy. Now, this is written by Fatima Aderounmu. She's here and she's really extra special because, as is described in one of the first few pages of the book, it's the honest story of a woman who's brave enough to put herself out there so others can look into the fragmented pieces of her life and find reasons to be grateful to God. Welcome to the show, Fatima.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you so much.
All right, so as I just read from that little passage there, it's been a journey.
Yes.
But you yourself titled the introduction, The Fearless Warrior. Now, in situations such as yours, you most likely have been around a lot of people who don't understand your condition.
Exactly.
Please, do what you can to explain what your condition means.
Thank you very much for having me. Muscular dystrophy is a condition that weakens the muscles over time. Okay. It is the weakness of the muscles. You know, all your muscles started draining. You know, you don't really know what's wrong with you. It's not as if there is something that, like, maybe you fell down or anything. No, not at all. It's happened suddenly. So from birth, mine wasn't from birth. I was born LD like every normal child. So it started when I was growing up suddenly. And from the symptoms and the research I did, it said it's a genetic one. And I didn't inherit mine from neither of my parents, not from my mom or dad, not at all.
All right, so when did you and your family first notice signs of muscular dystrophy?
At first, it started like I wasn't able to do some things which I've been doing before. Like I wasn't able to climb the stairs, do normal daily activities. So they started noticing what's wrong with me, what happened. So from there, we started going to different hospitals. They thought I fell down, and I said I didn't. You know, different questions from the doctors. They were like, no, this is, you know, it was a condition some haven't heard about before. So from there, my parents started taking me to different hospitals. We started using different drugs as well. Until when I was, you know, growing up a few years back, I learned about muscular dystrophy. So it was a neurologist that told me then that it is muscular. It is muscular dystrophy, and the condition has no cure for now.
For now.
Yes.
For now. I love the hope in that last word. For now.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully, with the science we have these days, something will be done about
By
it.
the grace of God.
But it is powerful that you put everything, or what your experience so far, into a book. But who do you believe you wrote this book for?
I wrote it to inspire the whole world.
Okay.
To everyone living with a rare condition, because muscular dystrophy is a rare condition. So I wrote it to inspire people in my condition that are willing to give up. So muscular dystrophy isn't life-ending. So I don't want them to give up just because they are living with muscular dystrophy. No, I want them to live their life to the fullest, and I want them to use my story as a survivor guide.
Okay. So what are the things that you do now in your daily life that everybody else does?
I'm a student of National Open University.
Okay.
I'm studying mass communication. I'm in 200 level. So, and I'm a virtual assistant as well and a social media manager. So I help clients manage their social media page, their business page. So, and I write stories online. Stories about myself, you know, and my daily activities.
The journey in this book, right, starts from when you were wrapping up primary school.
Yes, ma'am.
And you describe it here. Can you take us through that particular day?
That very day, like I was walking to our graduation party and I noticed I fell down suddenly. So when it wasn't easy to get up back. So I struggled to get back to school, and I wasn't able to participate in the activities I was supposed to do on that day. So after then, when I got home, my parents gave me some drugs. Maybe it's a normal body pain. So that was how that day ended. And after a few months, the symptoms started showing up. Like I started getting weaker and weaker. From there, we started noticing this one is quite different. So we went to our family house for for a Eid celebration. So that was where I wasn't, and we went to Olumorok, so I wasn't able to climb the stairs there. So it was my dad that, you know, lifted me up throughout the stairs. And when we got back home, so everyone was like, what could have happened back there? So they told me that I need to visit a doctor because this one it's not a normal pain. So the next day, which I was supposed to go back home, so I didn't. I stayed back with my uncle then in Abeokuta. So that was the following Monday I went to visit a doctor at the hospital.
So now we've been able to picture what it was that made you notice those signs.
Yes.
And of course, you have your diagnosis now. But I want to take it away from the medical side of things, and I want to talk a bit about how your daily life is. You mentioned that you're a social media manager. Like, how do you get through your day? Do you need to rely on people? Talk to us about that.
Yeah, exactly. Muscular dystrophy is a condition that makes you depend on people a lot, to bath, to go to the toilet, to do any other things, because I can barely do anything for myself. I can't lift up my hands, my leg. Even if mosquito is biting your leg, you need help from people to help you scratch that place. So those are the things I need people in my daily life.
So now I want you to put together just a short word of hope to someone out there who probably has just received a diagnosis like this. What would you say to them?
To be honest, muscular dystrophy isn't easy to live with, but you can do more than muscular dystrophy. I don't want muscular dystrophy to define you. I want you to build yourself, live above muscular dystrophy, and you can do this. It might not look easy, like, to be honest, it's not easy. So I want you to be who you are before muscular dystrophy started.
Amen to that. Thank you so much,
you very
Fatima,
much.
for coming to share your story with us. The book title, once again, is Beyond My Trials. And Fatima Aderomu is the author, if you want to pick up a copy. Tell us what you think with our hashtag Wakeupnigeria on TVC. We can't wait to hear it. Let's take a quick break and be back with more.
Thanks for staying with us. You know that every Thursday on the show, we appreciate arts in all its form. And today we have Nettie Usman. She's a creative visual artist who fuses her passion for art, humanity, and culture to create ready-to-wear fashionable African designs. You are welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thanks for
I am
having me.
blown away by your design.
Thank you.
You are beautiful,
Thank you.
innovative, very artistic, and it just keeps going on and on and on and on. I like how you use materials, you know, to create beautiful pieces
Thank you.
such as this.
Yes.
Tell me, what inspired this artwork first off?
Just a face, and it's a nail and thread with on board.
What inspired it?
Not
I
really.
would like to know how you just sat
Just
down and
men,
decided, you know, I want to work
generally.
with nails and, you know, threads. Just talk me through the process,
Yeah,
please.
it was from back days in school.
Okay.
So then we had to do projects. So I was thinking about what to do, how to create something very nice and beautiful. So then I decided to use something different from the usual that people know. So I decided to, so I worked on a masquerade, which was Idu masquerade from Edo State.
Oh, wow.
So I had to make a very large figure of the masquerade,
Wow,
which
like
is
a sculpture.
Yeah, like it was this, but it was a masquerade.
Wow.
Yeah, it was 6 by 4
I
feet.
would really love to see that.
Yeah,
Have you been able
it's
to sell that
It's in
piece yet?
Unilag till now. It's
Are you
there.
serious?
Yes,
It's
in
a
Unilag.
monument at
Yes,
Unilag.
yes, it is.
Ooh.
So that was my project.
How long did that take?
It took like 2 months to make it.
And you did it all by yourself?
Yes. Get the board, paint
Fantastic.
the board, everything, then get the nail, it, paint it.
So how long did this take you to create?
This one's just a week.
Just a week.
Yes.
Okay. And is this just a regular figure, or you picked someone specifically?
Yeah, I just picked the kind of man I think I like with beard and all that.
Ah, you're into bearded men. Nice. Okay, so
That's
let's check out the
very-
other piece, the one you used Adire.
Yes.
I love it. The combination of colors, everything just complements each other, and it sits very, very nicely. Talk us through that artwork.
Yeah, that piece is called Upono Sote.
Upono Sote. What
That's
does that mean?
Edo. That's beautiful clothing.
Beautiful clothing.
Yeah, so then I had to walk through all the designs from the tying to the stitching with the needle and thread to create different designs, different patterns and different colors. Yes.
That's beautiful.
So you could see all the colors of Adire on it.
And I see that you also used accessories.
Yes.
What's the name? What's it called again?
all-
The stick-ons.
They used to call it Yori Yori.
Yori Yori.
Yes.
Okay.
So tailors, they use it for their
Yeah, no, they use
yeah,
it
exactly.
for outfits.
And so I
all
just
of
had to
that.
put it on it.
That is lovely.
Thank you very
So
much.
what other African fabric do you work with?
Anyone.
Okay.
So like this is scarf.
Okay.
Yeah. This is scarf.
This is Adire as well.
Yes,
or
this
like
is
tie and
Adire.
dye. Okay.
So tie and dye.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Now,
so this is
let's
scarf.
talk about the bottles here.
Yes, then
you
I use
basically
the
wrapped
scarf,
them with
the scarf fabric to
okay.
create this.
Okay. So is this
Yeah, it could use as a decoration.
As a decoration.
Yeah,
okay.
you could put like all this plastic flowers on it.
Okay.
Yeah, just make
Now,
it sit.
okay. Now let's talk about how long you've been doing this. Like you've been in the industry for how long?
So since 2012.
Okay.
Like, for so long.
And
you know,
how's the
from
journey
school.
been?
It's been amazing. Like
Okay.
learning more, creating more good, new, very beautiful stuff. So I'm still learning and
Now
I'm still making work.
All right, great. We're going through some of your pieces right there. I
Yes,
like
and
this
that's
one.
the string art
This
as well.
String.
So African, yeah, that's the work I was telling you about.
Oh, this is the masquerade
That's
one.
the masquerade.
That
Then this is like
is a
stitch and
beautiful one.
tie-dye.
Stitch and tie-dye.
Yes, like with the needle and thread and tie-dye. Then these joggers.
Oh, that's
so
okay.
I do
Because you
adhere
also
joggers.
make clothing
Yes.
as well.
Yeah, ready
okay.
to. Then this is the one.
This particular one that we reviewed. Now you've been doing this since 2012. Let's talk about the response. How has it been?
Yeah, it's
Has
been
it also
amazing.
been lucrative?
Yeah, I've worked with schools. I'm still
Okay.
working with schools. Like I train their kids.
Oh,
So I empower,
beautiful.
I train, then do workshop, then go for seminars as well.
Fantastic to keep, empowering
Yes.
and learning
And
because,
learn,
we're all
yeah,
learning from one another.
definitely.
Okay, so this particular one
It's-
really struck me. I love this.
Yeah,
This is very innovative. Please talk us through the process. What are the materials that you used in creating
It's
this?
leather and fabric.
Leather inside it?
Yes,
Right.
and fabric. So
And
it's
then-
a funtoir fabric.
Funtoir.
Funtoir.
Okay.
That's what they call it. Yeah,
Where
the
do you
fabric.
find this?
Like anywhere in the markets.
Okay, so I just go to
Like
market and
I
ask for
learned,
funtoir.
yes, people that sell fabric.
Okay,
So you
okay.
could get that, yes.
Okay.
Then I had to do batik on it.
Where's the batik?
That's it, the design of the clothes.
Oh,
The
this
clothes,
is
yeah,
batik.
that's batik. So
A
the
lot of work
fabric-
must have
yes.
gone into this.
So the
Okay.
fabric, I had to wrap it up, with the
Okay.
leather.
How
then
long
create
did
a
this
bag.
take to create?
Roughly 2 weeks. Because you have to dye the fabric, let it dry, then work on it. Yeah, it was a 5-yard piece, so I just cut out a few pieces.
And
Then
then
there's
used
another one.
Okay.
This one.
You know what I love most about the bag is how multi-purpose it is, how versatile it is.
Yes.
You can use it as a wine cooler.
wine
you can
bag.
use it as a bag as well. I would
Exactly.
definitely rock this to the gym.
Yeah.
Mike, what do
Wow.
you think? I'll definitely rock this to the gym.
Yeah, so
I really love it.
And this is one. This is like a shopping bag.
Okay, it's like a tote bag.
Yeah, no, shopping bag, like your nylon bag.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This is very nice and it's very innovative. I particularly love the fabrics because,
Thank you.
I'm a fan. I love fabrics.
Thank you
I'm
very
very,
much.
very particular about the kind of fabrics, that, we use. Now, let's talk about what
So,
you use
yeah,
in
the
here.
leather. So the leather will sit and make it very, like you could carry like heavy things in it.
Oh, heavy things in it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm wishing you all the best. Well
Thank
done.
you. I really
Your art
appreciate-
pieces are
yeah.
beautiful. And wishing you all the best.
Thank
In
you.
the creative industry.
Thank
You're
you very
really,
much.
Really, really lovely. And that's it on our art display for today. Nettie is amazing. Really beautiful. And yes, I think we have to go on a quick break now. Wake Up Nigeria continues in a bit. Stay with us.
Hey, welcome back. We appreciate you for staying right there till this second, or let's say the second phase of the show.
It's been a wonderful 1 hour. We've got 45 minutes to go. Let's get straight into what we have left for you. My name is Mike Mesikeno.
And I'm Titilayo Onison. You can, of course, watch the show on GOTV channel 27 or UHF channel 49. And on social media, follow us. Follow us on TVC Connect.
On YouTube, it's TBC Entertainment segments, and of course, sometimes the full show can be viewed across YouTube. He likes my native approach.
Oh.
I got something for you for liking it. I'm telling you.
Wow.
I like your shirts.
I got nothing for you. Nothing.
But it does seem like Nigerians got something for Auntie Esther.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Online, she
yeah.
seems to be
Auntie Esther
trending.
was trending. So this woman just, you know how people promote their businesses
Yeah.
and promote what they do on social media these days. So this lady just randomly posted, okay, guys, and she's an elderly woman, by the way. if you want to buy tomatoes, pepper, onions in bulk, or reach out to me, or contact me, or I can help you do it. So I'll do it for you for just, at a very affordable rate, right? And the comments, though. Like, the lady has been getting so much love and, attention and even monetary gifts.
So apparently she posted it in the comment section of somebody else's post.
Right.
And the person went for
Whose
her.
post was that?
I think it was just a random. You know how people say, "Okay, promote your business under my, under this comment," or
But the
and that
woman
was what
came
happened.
for her, and then in her defense is when people started supporting her.
You see, I tell people something. When people talk about social media, I say social media is just like a mirror. It's just blank. What you throw in, it comes out. You can. Someone was talking about how, it's toxic, I want to leave. I was like, you have to curl your timeline. You have to ensure that it might mean muting some people, unfollowing some people, and then also you can mute some words.
Sure.
So that, and you can even your explore.
Exactly.
That is always random. You can also, control that explore page so that you know what comes in.
Very true.
And I don't know if you've noticed, I've been, clicking a lot of motivational posts and all that, and I'm adding them to my story. And the more positive things you add to your story, the more keep coming in.
Exactly.
So I don't, all the bloggers and all that giving all the dreary news, I don't like or tag or repost or anything. I don't do anything with those posts.
Very true.
They don't come through anymore.
I try to manage my social media use as much as possible, to be honest, because even no matter how much control you have over the things that you want to see, you still see some things just filtering in, especially, a lot of the sponsored posts. A lot of people are doing a lot of sponsored posts
So
now.
you know what?
And
Even with sponsored post, you can decide what type of
can
sponsored
actually
post.
get.
Now, when you click on it and then you say you not reporting the ad, you say hide the ad. Then they'll ask you for what reason. You can say it's irrelevant. You can say it does not, you don't agree with it, or it made you uncomfortable. So what happens is that the kind of ads they even send. So I'm telling you,
Tailored
you can have an almost 99% clean feed.
And I need to put this out there as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be something absolutely negative, right? As even if the person is your friend and you just feel that the person's post makes you feel a certain way, you can totally block, even if it's just for a while, right? And it's very necessary. I have someone who's literally going through a lot because of social media. She literally went off, blocked all, deleted all her social. I'm like, it's not by that. Because the truth is that you can come out and make toxicity in front of your house. Understand? So you actually can use social media to your own gain.
There's one guy, this thing you said, there's one particular guy, we just tried out with this one. He will just be talking, I said, meet for 30 days. When he come back again, another 30 days. The only is to, because I know him.
I'm telling you, true.
I know him, my person, but I have to be meeting for 30 days.
Well, great things are seasonal for Auntie Esther. Really, we appreciate you. And speaking of seasons, you know where I was going, Mike.
Yeah, we know. Just go ahead
Let's
and
see the way.
And we're in the kitchen, and I still have Chef Jimmy right here. Hi, Chef Jimmy. How you doing?
I'm fine.
How is it going? So, see, our table is clear. So all those many ingredients, if I'm correct, has gone into the pot. And that's definitely looking and smelling really, really good. Okay, so now tell me, what exactly have we done so far? In case you're just joining us, we're making native jollof rice, right? And the ingredients will be on the screen in a bit. But Chef Jimmy, in the meantime, tell me what exactly have we done? Okay, so now, let's see what's happening in here. So the ingredients.
We have our rice in there. We have all the proteins. We have the stockfish. The pomo is in. The dry prawn.
The dry prawn,
fish.
dry fish. Yes, and of course,
the smoked fish.
the smoked fish too, and everything on the rice. And I was actually a bit worried about the water content in here, but you said, but anyway, before we go into that, let me actually direct your mind to the ingredients we have on the screen for our village rice. We have our salt, we have our rice, we have our onions, we have our crayfish, we have our dry fish, chili pepper, we have locust beans, and of course mixed bonnet peppers. We have our ugu as well, and we have our pomo, and different types of fishes, and of course our palm oil and our star ingredients, the iru, the locust beans. Yes. Right, okay, so now everything is right here in the pot and it's looking all good. So let me see if I can remember the process you actually used in making this, right? You actually went in with your palm oil first. Yes. Right? Then you went in with your onion.
Yes.
All right. And you went in with your blended peppers, which is Scotch bonnet and some tomatoes, right? Yes. Roughly blended. Yes. And of course, you went in with your iru. See, my memory is great. It's great. Give me some credit. Yes. Okay. So after then, you went in with your fish. Yes. Right? Your stockfish. Yes. And the reason was because so it gets softened. Yeah.
And the dry fish.
And then the dry fish, yes. Right? Okay. Then what?
We have the dry prawn.
The dry prawn. Yes. We spoke about that as well.
So the last I pour in was the pomo and the smoked fish.
The pomo and the smoked fish. And we had a conversation about that. And you told me we did that so that they can get softened. Yes. Yes, while the food is getting ready. But we didn't put the other fish, the smoked fish, on time.
Yes, because it's soft already.
Because it's soft already. Yes. So it doesn't break.
Yes.
Yes. And now it's looking amazing and great. And I mean, I love the way the oil is giving it color.
Yes.
Right there. Yes, there it is. Let's see. Let's see. And very soon, our native jollof rice will be...
So the vegetable will be the last thing I'll pour in with the blended crayfish.
With the blended crayfish. Is there a reason you're using... Can we use any other choice of vegetable?
Yes.
Okay, which?
Yes. You can use green. You can use any...
Scent leaf. I think I'm using scent leaf.
Yes.
But today we're using ugu, and that's great. Okay, thank you so much. Jeremy, definitely when we're coming back here, everything will all set and good. But we definitely have so much more coming up right here, and the ladies are standing by on the couch.
Producer Unyedi Kelvin Chima.
Yes, and of course, he is an actor.
Yeah, actor, producer, and all of that. And he's here to share his journey with us. How are you doing? You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank
you. You are, incidentally, you are a child star. You've been acting since you were a kid, yeah? Do you remember when you acted your first ever movie or series or anything like that?
Yeah, I remember. That was in Enugu.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in Enugu. I was 15 then.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I came back from school, and somebody just told me, "You wanna come around? There's something happening over there." And that was it, just like that. The director called me, and then it was just a scene. Then just me discovering that, okay, this is what I can actually do. This is what I'm actually called for. So, and then after then, the whole thing just started.
So what has the journey been like? What would you say the difference is acting as a child star and, of course, acting now as an adult in the Nollywood industry?
Yeah, then it's to me an avenue to learn. To me, I saw it as at a place where when I meet up with those stars, when you come close to them, they give you the avenue to learn a lot of things that you don't even learn in school or even at home. So I saw it as a school for me, because when I leave school and then the next place I want to be is either an audition ground or in a location, because coming to be with these guys helped me to grow, you know. The likes of, may he so rest in peace, Uncle Sam Loco Ife, I was opportune to serve him, and serving him gave me the room to learn a lot of things from him. So, yeah.
You said something about school and then auditions and on set. How have you been able to, or how were you able up until that time to combine schooling? You schooled, right? You went to school and then you still had to pursue this passion. How did you do it? Were you able to do it well? How did you balance it?
Sincerely, it affected my education. I have to confess that, because as a kid, I just saw this thing, something I loved. I didn't know it's in me. So immediately I saw it, me paying attention to my studies was not a challenge for me. Because oftentimes I just want to be in the location. I just want to be wherever an audition is called. So I had a challenge in my first SSCE examination, and I have to run from my father, because he was going to devour me when he found out that my result was really, really bad. So that was just it.
So yes, tell us the story. How did you? What happened? Did you run away?
Okay.
Did you get back to him?
Yeah.
Tell us how the exam went. What was the result?
I was going to appear in a movie. The same day I was going to write a paper. Wow. So first of all, I tried to juggle the both of them, but it didn't pull through. But the movie thing, I wasn't going to give up on it as at then. So I just have to go for the shoot. So
the exam.
Thinking that the shoot was something that they would just do, and then I would just come back. But getting there, I forgot about the school thing. Whoa. Yeah, I forgot about the school thing. So when the result now came out, I knew he was going to ask. But I was just praying, let this man just forget that I even partake. Let it just let the house, thing, let the other challenges that, just take his mind off it. And then, that night, he just woke up. There, let me see your result. Who told him I didn't sit for this examination? Okay, say, I tried, okay, other than school, I tried it the first day, I tried it the second day. The third day, he waited for me at night. We were all sleeping, he woke me up. And then the neighbors heard my voice.
Why do African parents? How do they wait for you at night? But after then, did you settle with him? How was the relationship after then?
Yes.
Was that where schooling ended for you?
I left home. I left home for Enugu. I was born in Abia State. My parents are in Abia State, so I left home for Enugu. I left home at the age of 16. Just to fully pursue this career. So wow, 16. Yeah, so I left home. I had few informations that made me left home, so I just left home. I just told him, you know what, let me just go and do this thing. It's something I want to do. So
did he agree with you, or did you leave?
I left home.
I
left home.
So looking back now, are you fulfilled? Would you make the same decision again if you had the opportunity to go back?
Each time I look at him, I feel he's so proud of me. So I think I'll do it over and over again.
So now he said, this is my son, the actor.
Yeah.
So, remind you of those days.
Let's talk now. So what's been happening? How was there, at any time, was there a break, or all that time up until now you've been going back and back, back to back and set? How is it at this particular point?
Yeah, it's not been easy. I have to confess that. It's not been easy. I try to keep that name, an actor. No, but it takes a whole lot to survive. Being that you are the one sponsoring yourself, you're the one footing your bills and all that. So I try to do something. I try to convince this man that I want to make a movie for myself. And he supported me. Yeah, my dad supported me.
Wow.
While in Lagos, he sent me some money and I made my first movie.
Wow.
And after that movie, I've made another movie, made another one.
Man, your dad, we need to tell him you be mad. As in, dad of the year, I am telling you. So what can you, moving forward now, what do you have on ground? What is coming up? What projects have you been involved with? What can your fans look at?
Okay, the breakup is going to be coming on DSTV showcase any moment from now. The breakup featuring Mary Lazarus, KP Young, and a host of other actors.
Okay.
And then again, by His grace, we are starting another project by first week of next month.
Okay.
We're going to Enugu for this one. So we want to shoot this one in Enugu, then come back for the one in Lagos.
Wonderful.
Okay, give us an idea of what the breakup is like. What is the storyline?
Okay, the breakup is a young girl who is in love with this young man, and she's giving everything she feels for him, and along the line, the guy disappointed her. And you don't want to try the
wonderful.
Don't want to try the anger of a woman in love
at all.
You don't want to do that.
They'll have no fury like a woman.
Yeah, just this is between you and I. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, So we will head over to the kitchen, but just before we go, I just want you to look at the camera. I want you to give a shout out to Popsy, to your dad. Just I don't know, just thank him for being that wonderful person all these years. Just say something nice to him.
Mazi, Dandy said. Onyadi, Dalo, Asim Kankenegi. I just want to say thank you, Daddy. Thank you for being there. Thank you for believing in me, even when I disappointed you in so many ways. But thank you for standing with me. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, thank you, Daddy.
What a wonderful way to end this. Thank you so much. This is us wishing you the best.
Yes,
We'll head over to the kitchen. I have something for you. We'll just take a...
Hydra Kitchen once again for the final. And of course, we have you right here. We have Chef Jumi here, who literally went through hell and high waters to bring this food to life. At the last minute, she added gizzard.
Wow.
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 So it's not part of it, but it's fine. Thank you so much. So we'd like you to taste it and let us know exactly what you think about it. So this is native rice, as you can see, with, tell us, Chef Jumi, what we have in there.
We have basmati rice. We have a vegetable. We have stock fish. We have dried prawn. We have smoked fish. We have momo.
Opo. Please taste that.
And there's locust beans.
Locust beans, of course.
You were hungry, eat it well.
You know, there's something about camera. It doesn't allow you to express yourself properly.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, from
Once the camera
so
goes, you
far.
might not see that in there. But thank you. What do you think about it?
You did well.
All right. Well done.
That's
Thank you.
all we need.
All right.
It's been a wonderful time on the show. Thank you. We will see you for our TGIF show tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.